So we are trying to sail away from Ile de Morte basically as fast as possible with the wind on our side. Oh, and this is the Will and Elizabeth talking. Um, yeah, and she's obviously bringing up like I assume Will has caught her up to speed with the idea of like, yeah, he was wanting to use me so he could become captain of the Black Pearl again.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow, a man for a ship. That's kind of fucked up, man. um, and the common line that I really like that they use here often is anytime they talk about the morality of pirates, this or that, the pirate's life, they always just say pirate. So it's like, what kind of man would trade another man's life for a boat? And he's like, a pirate. And then you have earlier on where it's like, you cheated, and he's like, pirate.
Yeah.
They really bring back up the fact it's like, yeah,
We are pirates. We are not good people.
we are not the best of people. We do shit. And then Will's asking the obvious question. He's like, why did you, I feel like he's kind of doing the kid thing where it's just like, hey, you used my name as Starboat instead of yours. Do you like me or something?
He's like, no, I was trying to disguise myself because I thought I was, being captured for being the governor's daughter.
Yeah, just claps back like that. Just like, no, I was trying to give myself the name of a peasant.
Yeah. I was like, no, I just didn't want them to think that I was royalty, so I picked a little bitch name.
Like Turner.
Yeah.
What I like is that, you get that kind of idea from you get that more mature idea that she was trying to hide herself from being it's almost like a double entendre because
Yeah.
as someone who's older and more mature, you're like, oh, she's trying to make, they talked about being the governor's daughter and this and that, and so she's trying to use this name to disguise her identity. But as a kid, you're looking at it and you're like, she used Turner because she likes him. And they kind of play into that here because he's like, why'd you do that? And then she looks at him. She's like, I don't know.
You know exactly why.
You know exactly why. It's like, you're hot.
I don't know. I guess it's because
God, is it?
I think about you all the time.
Is it hot down here? Or is it just the candles?
It was the first name that popped in my head because you're just so like in my brain all the time.
Rent free.
Just rent free. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know because I feel like this scene should have just been like he should have been shot down in this scene. he should have had his ball stepped on just a little bit more.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because that's the name of a peasant.
Yeah. Someone that pirates would have no interest in because they have no money or status.
Just, and then he hurts her and he's like, oh, he's like, I'm sorry, blacksmith's hands are rough. And she goes, no, I mean, yes, they are.
He is frothing out the gash right now for Turner.
God,
it's like, no, I mean, yes, they are so strong.
so rough.
Those are some.
But those eyes are
maybe.
So tender.
Maybe you can lightly choke me with those hands later. Okay, not so lightly.
I want you to mold me like one of your swords. God.
You want to hammer my vagina the way you do those dagger blanks?
Just you're here like it does a cut to like looking at their house. You just hear bing bing with her screaming.
Just like the ringing. Yeah, bend me over the anvil.
But yeah, you can tell they kind of like each other. I mean, look at that gaze. Look at that suave gaze.
That dreamy look in his eyes.
Yeah.
Staring at her very toothy grin.
Oh man, but yeah, he slowly tightens it, and if you look, and she legit says, "Just don't stop."
Don't stop. Dude, this is escalating to like softcore porn now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
anymore.
as an adult, you're just like, I think I know where this is going, but as a kid, you're like, oh, they do like each other.
I always, it was just like,
it's such a quick scene too, but like, they finally are kind of, I wouldn't say subtle, but they're kind of admitting their feelings towards each other.
Yeah. This is like that part of the Bible where they added like a softcore porn story just right in the middle for no reason.
I mean, every great story needs one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like it was just a jump cut into softcore porn out of nowhere. And then it went on to talk about Exodus, I think.
Jesus.
But
Oh. Yeah, don't stop. And he's like, oh shit, you like me. And she's like, yeah. And right as they're getting ready to kiss, he hesitates
Yeah,
because, you know, the man has a sense of propriety.
yeah, yes. He's just like, he's not quite ready to fuck her in front of other people.
Well, I mean, I think the big thing is that he still thinks he's a lesser man.
Yeah.
He hasn't fully gone over the arc yet of being.
Would a lesser man grab a woman by the back of her nape like this? With, like, the thumb on the cheek, the way that, like, you pull in Shay to kiss her.
Yeah, I mean, you know. But
Sort of like that, like, I'm being gentle, but I'm showing you my strength kind of thing.
exactly. Very effective.
Yeah.
Good strategy.
Good strategy, fellas.
And then he adds on top the restraint and hesitates. So
Yeah.
it's like, so strong, so powerful, but still restrains himself.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a caged beast.
Wow, this is like this is something like 50 Shades of Grey would write.
Honestly, it's no, this is better writing.
Oh, definitely.
This is better writing than 50 Shades of Grey.
Disney is better than 50 Shades of Grey.
Dude, if you just like had like, I don't know, like what would you call it when, I don't know, like a script, or it's not like a script,
Screenplay?
but screenplay, I think.
That's a movie script essentially.
Yeah, basically, where it's like, it's sort of like as a scene happens, you write out all the details as they happen.
Yeah, that's a screenplay. Yeah.
Okay, well, it'd be like if you had a screenplay of this particular scene, it would have been steamy as hell.
Oh yeah.
And like,
You're just like, huh. Just
Right.
now you just need Gilbert Gottfried to narrate it. He tied the bandages. Turn it down. Let's see. And with his rough, hard hands, he tied the bow. And she said, "Holy shit! Don't stop!" As he gazes lovingly into her eyes.
oh,
He pulls her in with his hard, rough, and sexy hands. And then they
holy
bang.
shit. Yeah. And then they don't kiss because he's permanently a cuck in this movie.
The restraint! Oh, man. Shay's probably wondering what the fuck is happening in there.
Art is happening.